Algorand. So I think things are quite bearish for Algorand. I actually think technologically wise, and it's very good. Also, the founder is probably one of the most well-regarded names in all of crypto. However, the price action is just dire. And in spite of the fact that it's well regarded by almost every name in crypto as well, particularly people behind big AI cryptos, I think the price action is very bearish. So I'm going to talk about best case scenario in this vid and really take a look at who really regards Algorand highly as well. Before I get into it, if you're new to the channel and you don't know what this spreadsheet is, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. Now, in the videos, I showed myself buying up all of these coins. They were coins that I expected were going to make me a lot of cash. If you had done the same, you could have popped $10 into each. You could have popped $100 into each. Let's say you popped $100 into each of these coins when I released the videos. You'd gotten in at these prices. If you sat on them for 16 months, you'd have been able to sell at these prices, and these are your profits. So $100 into each in under a year and a half would have netted you over 123 grand. Now, you don't have a year and a half to sort your portfolios out. The interest rate cuts are coming today. If you, or tomorrow, depends on when this video goes out, if you're not happy or confident in the coins that you own, it is time to do something about it, because every day you wait is money lost. And also, once these rate cuts happen, and with the month of October coming up, market's going to rally really well. And if you're not confident in the coins you own, you're going to watch everyone else making money while you don't. If that's you, get onto copymycrypto.com. There's a link in the description. You can pause this video now. Copymycrypto.com is where I share with my members the coins that I own. Whenever I'm ready to buy or sell any coin, I will tell my members the coin that I'm buying or selling and the price that I'm doing it at. This means my members make the same profits as me because they're in and out of cryptos, and there's no work. Now, if you go onto the site, you'll see what my members have earned. You'll see the successes we have had. You can read their testimonials. Everything on the site is public record. You can verify it all. And if you like what you see, guys, maybe try the service out, especially before these markets start ripping. Now, Algorand. So, Algorand describes itself as a self-sustaining, decentralized blockchain-based network that supports a wide range of apps. These systems are secure, scalable, and efficient, all critical properties for effective applications in the real world. Algorand will support computations that require reliable performance guarantees to create a new form of trust. Mainnet became live in June of 2019. They did an ICO in 2019 where the actual price was 24 cents. So double what it is now, which, again, to put into context, that's freaking bearish on the price right now. That if you bought in an ICO where you should have made the best money, you'd be down 50% right now. Now, the thing is, it's founded by Silvio Micali. He is regarded as one of the greatest minds in crypto. He received the Turing Award in 2012 for his fundamental contributions to the theory and practice of secure two-party computation, electronic cash, cryptocurrencies, and blockchain protocols. One of the foremost creators of crypto in the world. Now, again, with Algorand, it was invented to speed up transactions and improve efficiency in response to the slow transaction times of Bitcoin and other blockchains. Algorand is designed so that there are lower transaction fees as well as no mining like Bitcoin, as it's based on a permissionless pure proof of stake protocol. Now, there's a lot of cryptos out there. There's 8.2 billion, but there's not going to be a huge market dump. These are slowly released over the course of time. So you're not going to get like a huge market dump on you. And actually, why would anyone? If you got an ICO, you're down anyway. So I think it's unlikely that anyone would be doing a big dump, even if there was a bunch of tokens released. So, with regards to Algorand. Now, Algorand, as I've said, highly, highly regarded. In fact, one of the names that regards it incredibly highly is the founder of SingularityNet, Dr. Ben Goertzel. He has talked about the outstanding nature of Algorand, and he talked about the fact that he wanted to move SingularityNet onto Algorand. And again, it's hugely well regarded across all of crypto. Algorand's ecosystem. So they have what's called ecosystem working groups. So this is where you can participate in driving the Algorand ecosystem forward. So they have a technical council, and they vote on creation and adoption of standards, open source projects to collectively use and maintain, etc., etc. Quite a nice idea. Means you've got a group think around projects that are going to land there. I still prefer seeing a leadership structure personally. In terms of the ecosystem, there's a couple of wallets. There are also some interesting projects like Lofty, which is a fractionalized real estate market. So your sort of tokenization platform. You've got TravelX as well. This is tokenized travel tickets for flexible and efficient travel bookings. You've got Climate Trade, which is blockchain marketplace to trade carbon credits and fight climate change. And Agro Token, which enables farmers to tokenize grains to access global goods, services, and savings. Like I say, they've got some very clever ideas here. Stablecoin wise, USD, obviously, and then you've got Quantos, which is regulated and programmable electronic money, and Hisab Pay. Now, what I will say, I do believe that Algorand is capable of getting a CBDC, and if it were to land a CBDC, obviously the price could absolutely skyrocket. There aren't many cryptos that are sort of built and prepped and ready to be deployed that could run a CBDC, but I do think Algorand is one of the few that is, in fact, ready. But one thing, and if that were to happen, let's be honest, look, if it say it got the CBDC for the US, then this could go to like $100. Like, that's how quick it could. And I know that sounds crazy, but again, just put everything into context. If you're running a CBDC for the US, you're facilitating the movement of trillions of dollars all the time. It would be fair that your market cap was approximately $1 trillion. So it would actually need to be about $120, give or take. I don't think it's going to land in America's CBDC. I'll be honest with you. I think XRP has pretty much got that nailed down at this point. The only thing that can get in the way of XRP will be the SEC and possible legal battles, or possible just a bit of politicking. But the problem is as well, Algorand's price action is just dire. I mean, it launched, and when it literally listed, it launched at like $3 something. All-time high was actually $3.28. Now, granted, it did launch after the first bull cycle. So it's only been not the first bull cycle, but the 2017-18 bull cycle. Now, it's only actually been through one bull cycle, and it went to highs of $2 and sort of 20 cents or so. Since then, price action has been extremely weak, to the point of dropped to under 10 cents. It's hit highs of around 27 cents this bull cycle, and it's back down to 12. And the thing is as of right now, I think Algorand is now less in people's mind. There are so many new layer ones constantly being launched. Solana has really nailed down a foothold as like Ethereum's biggest competitor. When you actually look at Algorand on trading volume, I mean, that is weak trading volume when you put into context that the market cap's $1 billion. So it's a 50th of the market cap. And you would expect the volume to be much higher given its market cap. It's also on all the big exchanges. It's not going to get a listing bounce. The actual chart looks really weak. I mean, when you look at it, it kind of has Zcash vibes. When Zcash launched, it was like $5,000 or some shit. And then it never really got back to those highs. Algorand seems to be that. at this point. I think best case scenario, this bull cycle, and this is if it's a blow off top kind of bull cycle where we see Bitcoin at 100 grand and we see Ethereum at 10 grand and we see Solana at 500 bucks or so, or even 1,000. I think Algorand maybe gets to $2. But as of right now, the only way I can see Algorand getting like a huge surge in terms of price is going to be if they land a CBDC, and it has to be a significant one. It can't be, with all due respect, the CBDC for Zamibia. It has to be like the Euro or the US or maybe the UK. But it has to nail down a foothold, like a really strong CBDC. If that happens, I do think this can bang. But otherwise, I don't think there's much that can really push this forward. Possibly if we see more crypto, AI-based cryptos shifting towards Algorand, because there's a lot of discussion about that from some big, like I've mentioned SingularityNet, but some of the big AI cryptos a lot of them were looking at Algorand a couple of years ago. Doesn't look like that's the case anymore. But if they were to all shift with the AI narrative that we've had over the past year and a half, that would probably surge Algorand. Otherwise, like I say, I think there is a limit on how high this can go. Maybe $2. I think that's your best case scenario. I don't think it beats the 2021 highs. So I think, yeah, right now, in spite of the fact that they've got one of the most well-regarded names as a founder, you know, an ecosystem that's pretty okay. It's not bad. Technology-wise, it's very good. But it's just so much competition in the layer one space right now. And I don't think they're pulling ahead in that regard. I think the newer ones are becoming all the focus and all the rage. So yeah, I think the future looks kind of dire for this one. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments down below. And guys, look, we are in a bull cycle right now. If you're not happy with the cryptos you own, do something about it today, because we're going to have rate cuts. We're going to have October is often been called Uptober, so you know, October could be a hell of a month. If you're not happy or confident in the cryptos you own, you're going to end up watching a lot of people making money while you don't. If that is you, get onto copymycrypto.com, see what my members have earned, see the successes we've had, verify it all because it's all public record, and maybe try it out. It's where I share with my members every coin I own. Whenever I'm ready to buy or sell any crypto, I will tell my members the crypto that I'm buying or selling and the price that I'm doing it at. This means my members make the exact same profits as me without doing any work at all. Like I say, read through the site, watch the vids, check out what the members have said, verify it all, and if you like what you see, try it out. You've got nothing to lose, guys. And that is it from me. Have a good day, and I'll see you in the next vid. Bye-bye.